The Environmental Social Framework for the World Bank. Contents: Abbreviations and Acronyms. Roman numeral 7. Overview of the World Bank Environmental and Social Framework. Roman numeral 9. A Vision for Sustainable Development. Page 1. World Bank Environmental and Social Policy for Investment Project Financing. Page 3. Purpose. Page 3. Objectives and Principles. Page 3. Scope of Application. Page 5. Bank Requirements. Page 6. A. Environmental and Social Risk Classification. Page 6. B. Use and Strengthening of Borrowers' Environmental and Social Framework. Page 6. C. Environmental and Social Due Diligence. Page 7. D. Special Project Types. Page 8. E. Environmental and Social Commitment Plan, the ESCP. Page 9. F. Information Disclosure. Page 9. G. Consultation and Participation. Page 10. H. Monitoring and Implementation Support. Page 10. I. Grievance Mechanism and Accountability. Page 11. Institutional and Implementation Arrangements. Page 11. Borrower Requirements, Environmental and Social Standards 1 through 10. Page 13. Environmental and Social Standard 1. Assessment and Management of Environmental and Social Risks and Impacts. Page 15. Introduction. Page 15. Objectives. Page 16. Scope of Application. Page 16. Requirements. Page 17. A. Use of Borrower's Environmental and Social Framework. Page 17. B. Environmental and Social Assessment. Page 18. C. Environmental and Social Commitment Plan. Page 21. D. Project Monitoring and Reporting. Page 21. E. Stakeholder Engagement and Information Disclosure. Page 22. Environmental Social Standard 1. Annex 1. Environmental and Social Assessment. Page 22. A. General. Page 22. B. Institutional Capacity. Page 24. C. Other requirements for certain projects. Page 25. D. Indicative outline of the Environmental Social Impact Assessment. Page 25. E. Indicative outline of Environmental Social Management Plan. Page 26. F. Indicative outline of Environmental and Social Audit. Page 27. Environmental Social Standard 1, Annex 2. Environmental and Social Commitment Plan. Page 28. A. Introduction. Page 28. B. Content of an ESCP, which is the Environmental Social Common Plan. Page 28. C. Implementation of ESCP. Page 29. D. Timing for conducting project activities. Page 29. D. Timing for conducting project activities. Page 29. Environmental Social Standard 1, Annex 3, Management of Contractors. Page 29. Environmental and Social Standard 2, Labor and Working Conditions. Page 31. Introduction. Page 31. Objectives. Page 31. Scope of Application. Page 31. Requirements. Page 32. Working Conditions and Management of Worker Relationships. Page 32. B. Protecting the Workforce. Page 33. C. Grievance Mechanism. Page 34. D. Occupational Health and Safety, abbreviated as OHS. Page 34. E. Contracted Workers. Page 35. F. Community Workers. Page 35. G. Primary Supply Workers. Page 36. Environmental and Social Standard 3, Resource Efficiency and Pollution Prevention and Management. Page 39. Introduction. Page 39. Objectives. Page 39. Scope of Application. Page 39. Requirements. Page 39. Resource Efficiency. Page 40. A. Energy Use. Page 40. B. Water Use. Page 40. C. Raw Material Use. Page 40. Pollution Prevention and Management. Page 40. A. Management of Air Pollution. Page 41. B. Management of Hazardous and Non-Hazardous Wastes. page 41. C. Management of chemicals and hazardous materials, page 42. D. Management of pesticides, page 42. Environmental and Social Standard 4, Community Health and Safety, page 45. Introduction, page 45. Objectives, page 45. Scope of application, page 45. Requirements, page 46. A. Community Health and Safety, page 46. B. Security personnel, page 46. Environmental Social Standard 4, Annex 1, Safety of Dams, page 48. A. New dams, page 48. B. Existing dams and dams under construction, abbreviated as DUC, page 49. C. Dam safety reports, page 50. Environmental and Social Standard 5, Land Acquisition Restrictions on Land Use and Involuntary Resettlement, page 53. Introduction, page 53. Objectives, page 53. Scope of application, page 54. Requirements, page 55. A. General, page 55. B. Displacement, page 58. C. Collaboration with other responsible agencies or subnational jurisdictions, page 60. D. Technical and financial assistance, page 60. Environmental Social Standard 5, Annex 1, Involuntary Resettlement Instruments, page 60. A. Resettlement Plan, page 60. B. Resettlement Framework, page 63. C. Process Framework, page 64. Environmental and Social Standard 6, Biodiversity Conservation and Sustainable Management of Living Natural Resources, page 67. Introduction, page 67. Objectives, page 67. Scope of application, page 68. Requirements, page 68. A. General, page 68. B. Primary suppliers, page 72. Environmental and Social Standard 7, Indigenous Peoples, Sub-Saharan African, Historically Undeserved Traditional Local Communities, page 75. Introduction, page 75. Objectives, page 76. Scope of application, page 76. Requirements, page 77. A. General, page 77. B. Circumstances requiring free, prior, and informed consent, abbreviated as FPIC, FPIC, page 79. C. Grievance mechanism, page 82. D. Indigenous Peoples, Sub-Saharan African, Historically Undeserved Traditional Local Communities, and Broader Development Planning, page 82. Environmental and Social Standard 8, Cultural Heritage, page 85. Introduction, page 85. Objectives, page 85. Scope of application, page 85. Requirements, page 86. A. General, page 86. B. Stakeholder consultation and identification of cultural heritage, page 86. C. Legally protected cultural heritage areas, page 87. D. Provisions for specific types of cultural heritage, page 87. E. Commercial use of cultural heritage, page 88. Environmental and Social Standard 9, Financial Intermediaries, page 91. Introduction, page 91. Objectives, page 91. Scope of application, page 91. Requirements, page 92. A. Environmental and Social Management System, page 92. B. Stakeholder Engagement, page 94. Environmental and Social Standard 10, Stakeholder Engagement and Information Disclosure, page 97. Introduction, page 97. Objectives, page 97. Scope of application, page 98. Requirements, page 98. A. Engagement during project preparation, page 98. B. Engagement during project implementation and external reporting, page 100. C. Grievance mechanism, page 100. D. Organizational capacity and commitment, page 100. Environmental Social Standard 10, Annex 1, Grievance mechanism, page 100. Glossary, page 103. Abbreviations and acronyms. BP, bank procedures. CDD, community-driven development. CO2, carbon dioxide. DUC, dam under construction. EHSGs, World Bank Group Environmental Health and Safety Guidelines. EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment. ERP, Emergency Response Plan. ES, Environmental and Social. ESA, Environmental and Social Assessment. ESCP, Environmental and Social Commitment Plan. ESMF, Environmental and Social Management Framework. ESMP, Environmental and Social Management Plan. ESMS, Environmental and Social Management System. ESS, Environmental and Social Standard. FI, Financial Intermediary. FPIC, Free, Prior and Informed Consent. GHG, Greenhouse Gas. GIIP, Good International Industry Practice. GRS, Grievance Redress Service. IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. IDA, International Development Association. IPM, Integrated Pest Management. IVM, Integrated Vector Management. NGO, Non-Governmental Organization. O&M, Operation and Maintenance. OHS, Occupational Health and Safety. OP, Operational Policy. PMP, Pest Management Plan. RHA, Risk Hazard Assessment. SEP, Stakeholder Engagement Plan. SESA, Strategic Environmental and Social Assessment.